We are down to our last team in our 12 teams in 12-day series as we preview William & Mary today. I'm Bobby Broyles along with Rob Washburn. A tough season for the Tribe in 2018, Rob, as they bring in a new head coach, but not someone who is new to us or around CA football.
Yeah, it was never going to be easy for the guy who had to replace a coaching legend like Jimmy Laycock at William & Mary, but the school made a great hire with Mike London. He's a former assistant at William & Mary. He grew up in nearby Hampton, and he's had plenty of success in CA football, highlighted by winning a national championship as the head coach at Richmond in 2008. He brings a lot of energy and optimism and knows exactly what needs to be done to get the Tribe program back to the top of CA.
William & Mary's biggest struggles last season were on offense, and they were really unable to get any momentum going all season long, but Coach London will look to change that with his style of offense.
Yeah, last season, William & Mary ranked at the bottom of the CAA, averaging only 241 yards and 13.6 points per game. Expect that to change as Coach London and offensive coordinator Brendan Marion have installed the Go-Go offense, an up-tempo attack that spreads the field to create running lanes and sets up play-action passes that lead to quick strikes. Finding the right guy to trigger the attack will be important, and there is a battle between juniors Sean Mitchell and Ted Hefter, who combined to throw for over 1,700 yards last season, and Coastal Carolina transfer Kilton Anderson. Now in the backfield, Owen Wright and Albert Funderburk are the top returnees, with All-CA fullback Tyler Krisk clearing the way. There will be a bunch of new players at wide receiver, with junior Zach Burdick and sophomore Monye Watson entering the fall camp as starters, while Tyler Klaus is a returning starter at tight end. William & Mary should be solid on the offensive line with 4 returning starters led by All-CA performer Mark Williamson.
We spoke with head coach Mike London on his style of offense he'll be implementing for the Tribe.
Well, we want to be energetic, we want to be up-tempo, we want to run as many plays as we can. We want to affect the defense's ability to make calls by just by going up with tempo. And so, it's one of those schemes that we're going to run the ball and then have the opportunity to throw or play action pass off of that based on what the defense is doing. So we've had some success doing it. We're going to continue to keep trying to do things that affect defenses, but particularly try to put points on the board. I think that's one of the things that can help us, is putting points on the board, and that's what we're dedicated and focused on trying to do.
William & Mary relied heavily on that defense last year, with the offense struggling to put points on the board. The Tribe does return a number of playmakers, especially on the back end of their defense.
Yeah, the Tribe defense was very solid a year ago and returns 8 starters, including 4 who have received all-conference recognition in their careers. Now, as you mentioned, the strength of the unit should be the secondary, where senior safety Isaiah Laster made the All-CA second team in 2018 after recording 65 tackles and a team-high 4 interceptions, while senior cornerback Corey Parker earned a spot on the All-CA third team for the second year in a row after breaking up 9 passes. At the other safety spot, Gage Hardman made 4 starts last year as a freshman in his back. Now there is plenty of experience at linebacker, where senior Nate Atkins has started every game over the past 3 years, and senior Armand Jones has made 21 starts in the past 2 seasons. The duo combined for 127 tackles and 11 tackles for loss in 2018. They will be flanked by senior Gavin Johnson, who moves from defensive end in the team's new 3-4 alignment. Now, the defensive line is anchored by one of the league's best in senior end Bill Murray, who recorded a team-high 9.5 tackles for loss and blocked 3 kicks to earn All-CA honors last season. He'll be joined up front by Will Keeley and Graydon Campbell.
Here is Coach London on his 2 leaders, Isaiah Laster and Corey Parker.
Well, obviously the leadership that they provide is uncanny. They're great young men. When you talk about the term student-athlete, they represent that. William & Mary is a great school that has the highest, graduation rate in the CAA, in college football, amongst one of the highest. But they're the kind of guys that want to achieve and win a championship on the field as well. So we're looking for guys that can rush the passer, which you always need. Corey's back there in the back end there. Isaiah Lassiter is on the back end and does some things, from a linebacker position. So we're going to try to keep the points down. So score points on offense, keep the points down on defense. That's the formula.
William & Mary is coming off a 4-6 season in 2018. What will be the 3 things you will be watching from the Tribe in 2019?
Yeah, number 1, the success of the Go-Go offense. For William & Mary to have success this season, they need to jumpstart an offense that is ranked at the bottom of the CA for the past 2 years. During his tenure at Howard, Brendan Marion's Go-Go attack ranked among the top 15 in FCS, averaging 470 yards and 33 points per game. If the Tribe can get close to those type of numbers this season, it could lead to a lot more wins. Number 2, senior leadership. 7 of the 11 projected starters on defense are seniors, and 4 of them have started at least 21 consecutive games. There won't be many teams in the CAA with that kind of experience, and it will be up to them to set the tone and build on a strong finish to last season when they allowed an average of 17 points over the final 4 games. And number 3, manage the schedule. William & Mary's schedule is extremely challenging, with road games against FBS opponents Virginia and East Carolina, along with 5 contests against teams that reached the FCS playoffs in 2018. The good news is the Tribe gets to open the season at Zabel Stadium for the first time since 2007.
William & Mary opens up the 2019 season at home versus Lafayette Saturday, August the 31st at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, also CAA football fans, we got to chat with William & Mary senior offensive lineman Mark Williamson during our annual media day. Check out the interview now on our multiple social media platforms and cafootball.com.
That is it for our 12 teams and 12-day series. However, Rob and I will be back tomorrow to preview Villanova's Week 0 contest this Saturday versus Colgate. You don't want to miss it, and we'll see you tomorrow.